Love, compassion, proud of myself.
All right, brother. You're going to close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Take 2 more deep breaths. I guess as a starting point, Andrew, what did you think this experience was going to be like coming in? And what was it actually for you?
I came into Experience House with no expectations whatsoever. My friend invited me, and I was just going on a whim. And what I experienced here was the single most life-changing experience of my life. And it had to do with the beautiful venue and the incredible experiences that were set up here, but most importantly, the people. The people that are entrepreneurs, are artists, and are just incredibly heart-centered and conscious people that made me think in different ways and made me feel in different ways. And overall, it was just an incredible experience from start to finish.
What was the thing that surprised you the most?
What surprised me the most about Experience House was that it never felt heady. It felt very visceral and very embodied and very how do I put it in the words? Question was, what surprised me?
Yeah, like what, or maybe there was like any sort of pleasant surprise from this one.
The pleasant surprise was just how fast everybody connected and how quickly we all went deep as a group. And how having a 1-week experience is so much different than a 1-month experience. And on a week-by-week basis, it changed, the dynamic changed. And I feel like it helped everybody grow, and it helped me grow big time.
What would you say to someone who's questioning a month somewhere, right? Someone who would be like, what, really? A month, like an entire month? I can't get away for a month. That sounds crazy. What would you tell them?
I would tell them that experiencing something for a month allows you to go through the changes over a longer period of time, which the change that you get at Experience House over a month is not possible just over a week or 2 weeks or even 3 weeks, because each week the dynamic changed and it got more exciting and it just got better and better and better.
And what would you think it got better?
There was a change in how people, it sounds interesting, but how people were able to move from depth to silliness and ride that spectrum, where it felt like it was on a very small spectrum in the first week, and then it kept expanding and expanding and expanding, and in the 4th week, we were able to move in and out of depth and lightness. It was really cool.
That's great, man. In your opinion, what is Experience House? Like, how would you describe what we're doing here? And if someone asks you, like, what is it? What would you say?
It's hard to describe Experience House because there's so many different dynamics at play. And there isn't just one thing that you can nail it down to. You can say it's an incubator, or you can say it's a month-long experience, but that doesn't do it justice. How I would describe it to a friend is something that will change your life forever. Mic drop. Maybe that'll hit, maybe that won't. I don't know.
I know that like you are part of a lot of different communities. You've built communities, and you've attended a lot of events. How is this unique to other experiences that you've been a part of?
Yeah. I've been a part of online communities, I've been a part of coaching programs, I've been a part of masterminds, but I've never been a part of a month-long experience with a bunch of amazing people. And I don't think you can get an experience like this in another container, like a mastermind or or a 3-day event or even a week-long event. This is super unique.
Andrew, tell me about the connections that you made here. Like, how have you experienced the people here?
I think having 20 to 30 people at Experience House is perfect because you'll have people that you have connections with that you can go super deep with, super fast. And you have other connections with people where you can be super silly and lighthearted. And then there are other people that you can slide along the spectrum with. And those connections are so cool because there's so many here that you can kind of just, you're waking up with these people every day. So you can kind of decide what you want for that day.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting thing to be like seeing the same people every day, like like for every meal kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Andrew, in your opinion, like who is this made for? Like who should come to Experience House?
I would say the person that should come to Experience House is somebody who is super heart-centered, somebody who
What do you mean by heart-centered?
somebody who leads with their heart instead of their mind, and somebody who like entrepreneurs and artists, having the mix between the two at Experience House is so beautiful because I came in as an entrepreneur, didn't know too much about the art side and music and painting and all of that. And this experience really helped me expand in another area of life that I didn't know I was missing.
Can you say that again without using the heart-centered part? So like, who is Experience House made for?
Yeah. Experience House is made for entrepreneurs and artists. And from my experience, it was a beautiful mix between the two because it allowed me to see the art side of things because I'm on the entrepreneur side of things. And it allowed me to grow so much in that area of learning about music, learning about art, learning about tapping into the body. It was super cool.
My phone just died, so I guess that's great.
Free flow.
Are there? I'm trying to remember. I think that's all the questions I have for you.
Cool.
Is there anything else that you feel called to share? And it could be just to me directly, or it could be to anyone who is watching this.
I just learned so much about myself over the past month. I'm so freaking happy that I did this, man. Like, I can't wait to see the ripple effects that come from this. And already the connections that have come out of this have been amazing. And a lot of people are like sad that it's ending. I'm just so stoked that it happened. And I come from the belief that like everything happens exactly how it's supposed to happen. And like, man, I have no regrets here. Like, it's been crazy amazing.